we're going to go ahead and kick off the live stream since we were running a little late. I'm trying to get everything set up. Dynasty. So, of course, it is West Virginia versus Pitt, the backyard brawl. So, this will be interesting. Okay. All right.
The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep.
So if anybody's watching, what do you think? Have you played College Football 25 yet? And what are you thinking about it? You know, there's a lot of mixed feelings out there now, so. But so far, glad to have it. Hopefully next year they'll add some more stuff.
Another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off.
Actually, before this game starts, let's try something here. See if I can. I don't think I can. Let's do this. Let's move it over. That looks a lot better. Okay.
And they thought about a return.
A little bit better.
Of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field for the first time today. The toughness epitomized from the coal mines of West Virginia, the steel mills in Pittsburgh, and you better have a sturdy jaw in the backyard brawl.
Let's try not to mess up here.
Sign me up. Both these teams, man, that's what they're about. That's their identity. They'll be ready to throw down.
It's called backyard brawl for a reason. When West Virginia and Pitt play, there's fights on the field, there's fights up in the stands, there's fights in the parking lot after the game. These programs hate each other.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but
they are going to play tough. This is going to be a tough game. Had a feeling it would be.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Fumble! Oh, man.
And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats for the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs.
Yeah, this is going to be... This will be an interesting match. They're probably going to score on me. I do have a funny feeling that's going to happen.
My job's to stay home.
Well, maybe not. This is
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Using his legs, it's Hammond.
We're also playing at PITT, so
It's down to the 15.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
the only thing they can do now, if I don't block it,
is
put up a score. 3 points.
Quarterback, you get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Yeah, they're going to score.
Good, easy call for the refs. And
All right.
points of the day come on that
It's our turn.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10, here he comes.
Yeah,
Couldn't
well,
find
I'm
a way
going
to
to pull.
create that
I was going to try to
field
pull.
as he stopped at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers
A move
offense will have its
like I did
first
last
possession of the game.
time.
As we take a look at our impact
Try to take it all the
players
way.
for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make
tough.
plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the team...
Oh,
Oh, look out. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown,
There we go.
Mountaineers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top
that was a
10 in the
glitch.
nation
Oh,
in
wow.
points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over
That guy
this
was getting a
offense
whole
that
arm
can
through
take
his
it the distance on any given
body.
play.
I've been looking for the twins. If you pay attention to the sidelines, some of them you can spot out twins.
On to attempt the try. And the
we
extra
better get
point
that
is
score.
good, and it's a 4-point lead.
We need it.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hits a big
Absolutely.
pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Man,
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this
I'm
drive.
at least
their
try to
own
bring it
25.
out.
The PITT offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if they want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll try to pop the draw. Runs ahead and powers
There
his
we
way
go.
4
Come
yards
on.
out to the 30.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their
Yeah, they need to fix that
individual
animation.
battles one-on-one up front.
I see
They're
that
able to get
animation
to the
play over and over. the same thing. Every game. Repeats the same thing. They need to
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
work on that. Let's try trick it.
On the return, it's
Right.
Farmer. Not able
Well,
to pop the big return, but
I'm
they
gonna try to
got
pull
the
a
ball back
trick
and ready
we
to
did
go
last
with
time.
first possession.
Last game,
Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook.
I received the ball. I'd always take it to the.
Running play, David. Why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such
Oh
a
my
big,
goodness.
long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Hands it off. Got enough for the first down.
Oh, could have had him.
And
Could
they'll
have had him.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
At the 35, he's loose. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack
All
one
right.
more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way,
because
but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
oh,
I just think David too predictable.
Get him.
That
Knock him
last
out of
drive.
there.
They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Hit right back to the line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
We need.
We've got this third down play to open the quarter. They'll try to get the first through the air.
That's what I'm talking about.
Defense, it brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth.
See if I can do it. Let's do it.
He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Awesome.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers
What?
that light the scoreboard up much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Pitt pushing the pace.
He slipped. He stumbled.
On third down, he drops to throw. And
There we go, another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they
here we go. Elbow.
the quarterback.
Here we go.
Generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Just shove him out of the way. That was.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block.
Ooh, this is going to be fun. Oh, okay. Nope, we weren't going to make it that time.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here.
Okay.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I know for a fact, now the second half, Pitt's probably going to be really tough. I have a funny feeling that's how it's going to be.
And they struck quickly for the touchdown.
They're going to be really tough in the second half.
Run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other.
Oh, you
so
smart.
much for
Oh, wow.
a year.
Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Trying to get to it. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4
Here we go.
sacks.
Elbow.
They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been
They'll get another 3
one-sided,
points.
And they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into
Unless I can
halftime.
stop it.
Oh, they
Ah, nice. Got it. And I'm going.
flying down the left side. The 50. The 40. Running inside
I'm gone.
the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. And once he found some daylight, it was time
That's
to
what I'm
make a
talking
house
about.
call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is after punching it in for the touchdown.
Let's try this.
On the move from inside his 5.
Ooh.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires a
Oh, no, no, no.
It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it
Nah.
all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When
They
your
weren't getting
defense
that.
is scoring, your offense is
They weren't getting me on that one. No way. Look at them. They're upset already.
Reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Look at that. Look at that.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Toledo. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
Ball in the air.
again.
Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man,
This defense coming out with points of their own.
getting so
What an
lucky
interception return. Look,
on
a lot of
these.
time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
Don't expect to have that happen all the time, though.
Defense, and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready.
So eventually, it's going to get a lot
and you make the
tougher.
plays and you just go get in that
And I
end
don't
zone.
think
It is
I'm going to be
so
able to catch a lot of those all the time. Either that or just the AI sucks. Absolutely. But
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks
Man.
a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside the
Get him.
5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something.
Bring him
positive,
down.
Jesse. There
Timeout.
hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one
Alright.
to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds.
Oh, they called another timeout.
Called as this offense tries to find a way to
Must be
draw
worried.
closer.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Might be looking to run. Trying to buy a little time, and he
Keep him
cannot,
down.
but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Holstein coming after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an
There we go.
NIL
Elbow.
deal at some restaurant
Drop.
so I can take my offensive
There we
line
go.
out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Oh,
Nifty return
man.
sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
that was fun.
We've played 2
That was a
quarters
fun
here. Time
first
to go to
half.
Kevin Connors
I gotta
and our
say.
halftime update.
Fellas,
Gotta
between
say.
the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the backyard brawl is must-see TV, and today is no different.
Fun first
and
half.
it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the
Oh, I
5.
didn't know I was going.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return.
Gotta watch myself sometimes. You never know.
West Virginia has
I'll be paying attention. I'm like going through
this offense is
all these
really
players
been
like nothing.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what
Yeah.
Got it inside the 25. Touchdown,
There we go.
West Virginia. And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Okay.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting
Okay,
blocks
this is
and
going to be the second half, so we're going to see how Pitt plays.
If you're the more physical team, if you can threaten the run and then run
We'll
play
find
action,
out.
it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Tell you that last team I played against, which was just
Back
like a
to
generic
throw,
school,
it's Holstein.
they were pretty tough on the second half.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
Oh,
And he
here we
throws
go.
Another interception, his 3rd of the night.
We're back again. Second half, and we're doing this.
Coming up with a play like
Gotta
that.
love it.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
I wouldn't get used to it, though.
They'll try to add
Wouldn't
another
get
their
used to
lead.
it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Wow, this is the first time I've seen that one.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. He
Oh.
breaks a tackle. Able to get just
Man.
a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Dude, why don't you block anybody blocking him?
Your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation, and a nice heads-up play. Slide. Live to fight another down. Don't try to make a bigger play and run through somebody big and get yourself hurt.
Now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
We got to check out that big play.
Frustrating day. And I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense
Look at that.
can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Oh, there's a
Good
guy right
job by
there.
the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how
Man, I thought I was going to get out of that one.
was, Reese. They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain lane.
They know my plans.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last one.
We do it?
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
There we go.
And the beatdown has ensued. Almost heaven as West Virginia takes command in the brawl.
West, by God, Virginia, putting it together. I mean, this is a rivalry game that means so much, the backyard brawl. And right now, Jesse, West Virginia is giving it to them.
Yeah, it feels like a snowball effect, right? You just put one play after another, and all of a sudden the momentum is building, and Pitt's going to have to do something here to slow this down.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup.
See what we can do.
Purdue is currently trailing,
Keep
but
them
this has been a
back.
back and forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
No.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the
Oh, here we go. Elbow.
At halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just
sorry, it's just
across the board.
I've seen that too many times already.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Touchdown, West Virginia! And the stomping has commenced.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just
How far
can't
we can
put a
go
price on having a guy
score-wise.
like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
9 sacks. Pitt's taking a... Oh, here we go. Elbow. Man. That'll never get old. Actually, it will. It'll get old after a while.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter,
well.
and West Virginia has the lead.
Quarter
Well,
4.
guys, so far,
We're in the
this
4th
has been
quarter.
a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is
All
what
right.
kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats.
Oh, you guys are celebrating?
So will the beatdown
Oh, getting your
continue,
butts
or is
kicked
this
in.
a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. We'll start the quarter
I'm
offense.
surprised there's not no empty seats.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They stop him just a link or two
All right,
short
we're gonna
of the
start
first,
putting
and
some
man,
pressure.
what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly
Here we go.
more to come.
Elbow.
Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Man. I think I'm going to say that the whole entire time. Through this whole Dynasty season. We're just going to constantly say that.
Ball's at the 29.
When it
Defense
happens.
can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Can't get it to the ground.
Get him.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense getting him to the ground for no gain.
A high kick trying to pin them deep.
Oh, whoa.
Slips through the
What was
line.
that?
And the punt team able to
Everybody was
smack
too
it to the
close.
ground.
And that's gotta be a
Way
big
too
time
close for
because
comfort.
when you're a punt
Everybody was
returner,
like
you got all those
gathered
guys
right
flying
there.
down there and all those hands and all
My
that
goodness.
speed on the field. It's hard to get back on the
Too many
football.
people.
Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
You gonna go.
He has the first and still on his feet. Finds a crease at
Oh,
the
no.
20.
Yep.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
It's one of those moments when you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to make it. And then you do.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send
Got
a
3
message.
minutes and
Huge
27
play in the
seconds
running
left in
game.
this.
One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there getting set. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The PITT offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes
What?
one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On the move, it's Holstein. They get enough rush, and it pays off.
Is to
Drop.
show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Steps away.
Oh, you ain't making it.
And this
You ain't
defense
making
has
it.
maxed out this pressure.
You ain't getting by me.
Another sack.
No way.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a
Ball
rough
stuck to
day.
your hand, bud.
Beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
PITT will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Okay, can we do it again? Let's do it. Let's have some fun
Looking
with
for
this.
a block. It's Robinson. Makes a move.
Oh,
Really
well.
explosive when he gets his hands on the ball.
That didn't
He
work.
Found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being
That's
run
okay.
out of bounds. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The
Whoa,
offense has
you
really
got
been
me.
moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite
2-minute
content
warning.
just to drain the rest of the time away.
What could we do
Down to the
next?
12-yard line, it's first down.
Jackrabbit.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 11 to Rice. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And stampeding through the defense. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down.
Some pressure.
And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Holstein.
Uh-oh, you got it open right there.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the
Good,
30. He's down
good.
to 49.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that,
It's okay.
whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space.
Oh, I almost got picked up. I almost picked that ball.
And this
Man.
is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm.
It would have had a heyday.
Got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try.
Nope.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the
Not
defense
today.
gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
The defense.
Here we go. Elbow drop.
They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all
I think I'm going to
over
call
the
it.
field.
I think I got a new name for that. It's called the Mountaineer Stunner. That's what we're going to call it.
A soaring high punt with serious hang time.
Should be fair. Fair catch. Ah!
And the returner will be
He
brought
ain't gonna make
down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation.
All right.
So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Right back to him on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room.
And that's how you end the game right there.
Finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football all over the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football game. It's your job to stop it, and they're just adding stats to the stat column.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Good game. Good game. That was a fun one. Not too bad. Like I said, this is just the third game in this series, so we'll see what else happens. It's going to be fun. I figure once we get into the tougher teams, it's going to be a really fun time trying to keep it up, so all right. Oh, we got a boost there. That's a big boost. Who are our players of the week? Do we have any? Okay. Man. Players. Awesome. Okay. All right, so next we're playing, next Friday, we're going to be playing Kansas. So, look forward to that. Looking forward to that. They're 3-0 too. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be fun. Let's see. So, next week, number 23 West Virginia versus number 10 Kansas. We're in the top 23. We're in the top 25. That's good. Conference standings. Well, we won't really have anything like that yet. We're not quitting yet. We ain't done yet. Let's go see some of the we got. Ooh, Heisman. Trey Lathan. Number 2 spot for the Heisman. Hopefully we can. It's an early season Heisman watch. Ooh. 18. Texas A&M 37-31 against Florida Gators. Wow. Cool. All right. All right, so that's about it. Looks like our look pretty good. Okay, so next Friday live stream we will be playing against Kansas, and hopefully we can bring on another win for WVU on our road to the national championship. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. And like always, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, don't forget to smash the like button so we can get this video out to as many people as possible. And if you're also new, or you haven't already, please hit the bell notification so you're notified when I go live every Friday for college football. This is our thing. We're going to probably be posting some other gameplay. I think we're going to do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre museum stream maybe sometime this weekend. We'll see. But that's about it. So for more College Football 25, stay tuned here on the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. And have a wonderful weekend. And stay safe.